All right. I made it. Good evening, all. Uh, Rushing home from work. It's always fun. This is part 3 of Bakasana Breakdown. If you are unfamiliar with the first 2 parts, or maybe you're really proficient Bakasana, that's great. We can work on those variations today. If you are less familiar with the pose, there's certainly, of course, like the first 20, 30 minutes or so, it's just a practice, so you can certainly join in. I will continue with some of the more fundamental techniques today, so hope you can join us, all right? So let's just get started, okay? All right. Now remember, there is the 2 other parts 1 and 2, which break things down more fundamentally. And, again, we'll get into some of those. But today, we're just going to look at some of those variations. We have, of course, Bakasana A, which is just probably what most of us are used to. B, we covered last week. All right, that's jumping into it. And we have Ekapada Bakasana A. That is a very challenging one. Ekapada Bakasana B, which I've always found to be difficult because I lack flexibility, but accessible, right? And then Parsva Bakasana. Parsva Bakasana is very interesting. It's a very challenging pose, if you ask me. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start as we have been on our backs. All right, so we're going to start on our backs, and we're just going to warm the body up to begin. Again, I want to thank everybody for checking this out. I hope it will be informative. All right, so we'll first lie on our backs. We're going to extend the left leg out. We're going to just hug that right knee in nice and tight. The first part, of course, I discussed hip flexion a whole bunch. And here we're just trying to improve the range of motion, in this case, on that right hip. Keep extending out through the left leg and try to rotate that left inner thigh down towards your mat. Right, we're hugging that right knee in, using the hands on the shin, preferably not on the patella, okay? The tendon that wraps over the knee. All right, we're going to then exhale, extend that right leg out, and hug the left knee in. Let's just switching sides, keep getting that right leg active. All right, we're just breathing deeply and fully. And I, made the joke the past few weeks as Bakasana, like the wind relieving pose. And yes, it's all about, about relieving yourself of wind, if you will, And it can be quite effective sometimes too, right? If you find yourself a little extra gassy, you take on these 2 postures, right side first, left side second, and then we pull in both legs nice and strong, right? We hug them in relatively tight. Doesn't have to be too crazy. All right, again, just a few deep breaths. You always want to focus in on your breathing, no matter what it is that you're doing in your yoga practice. No matter how challenging those postures might be, stay with your breath. All right, I want to inhale and extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling, and it's required that we do core work. It's just required. Mainly because Bakasana has, there's that extra lift at the very end, right? You can keep yourself balanced, just riding this forward back kind of game in the arm balance, but really it's straight up. And that means lots of core. So we have his legs straight up at this point. Inner thighs moving towards the front of your mat. Right, we're just going to do a couple crunches. We're going to reach the arms by our thighs, exhale, and lift the chin and chest. We're going to reverse those crunches. We're going to lift the tailbone straight up. All right, so I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to try and move the tailbone straight up, legs straight up. I don't want the legs to rock back like so. I want those legs to move straight up. All right, so I'm engaging, and I'm getting my tailbone up off of the mat. All right, so inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Well, let me do two more. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Now, you're gonna hug those knees and let your head move back. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, palms turn face up. All right, so we stayed on it last week. We're going to continue doing this core work I've always found to be incredibly effective for Bakasana as your spine lies flat on your mat. At this point, as you inhale, I want you to press your palms up towards the ceiling and at the same time move your knees to your upper arms. So the spine, like a basketball, kind of rounds out a whole bunch. And we exhale, relax. All right, so as we inhale, knees lift to arms, arms press up towards the ceiling. Exhale and relax. All right, 8 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I think 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Good, rock up, plant those feet, and come on up to stand, Samastiti. All right, so we're taking our hands by our sides, and we're going to ready ourselves for sun salutations A. So, inhale, arms rise up, gaze the thumbs, and then exhale and fold. Inhale, we'll look up halfway, lengthen, and exhale, plant your hands, step or float your way back lower, chaturanga, or to your belly. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. 1, breathe, smooth, even breaths here. 2, right, mindful your breath. Pull your limbs towards one another. 3, that's going to help you kind of consolidate, really work those core muscles while being in the posture. 4, also creating efficiency in your posture. And 5, exhale, then you step or float your way to the top of your mat. Again, if you can, toes touch, inhale, look up halfway, lengthen. Then fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up, gaze up. And Samastiti, exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. And exhale, plant hand, step or float back, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 1, 2, 3. Remember, work on pulling your limbs towards one another. 4. This will help keep the arms and legs connected. So important in your practice. And 5. Exhale, step and float to the top. Halfway inhale, lengthen. And fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up, gaze up. Samastiti, exhale. And inhale, arms rise. And fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. And then exhale, step or float back lower. Inhale. Exhale. 1. And smooth, fluid breaths. 2. Soften your eyes, your jaw. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale to the top of your mat. Halfway inhale, lengthen. Hold, exhale. Rise, inhale, gaze up. Samastiti, exhale. Sun salutations B. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise, gaze the thumbs. And fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, rise up, gaze up. Exhale, touch down, step back and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, rise up, gaze up. Exhale, touch down and low, keeping your chin up in chaturanga. Full inhale. Down dog exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale to the top. Halfway inhale. Hold exhale. Knees bend, arms rise. Bakasana, inhale. Stand, Samastiti, exhale. One more. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise. Fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. Nice and quiet, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot forward. Left heel down, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Down dog exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale to the top. Halfway inhale. And fold, exhale. Knees bend, arms rise. Bakasana, inhale. To stand, exhale, hands to hips. Hop feet, hips distance. Inhale, look up, elbows back. In Padangusthasana, fold, exhale. Catch big toes, first 2 fingers of each hand. Inhale, look up, halfway. And fold, exhale. 1, keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. 2, as I said last week, it's a good opportunity to build strength in the middle of your back. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lunge your left leg back. Keep your back heel lifted, right knee bends. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, right leg straightens. Draw the hip back and fold, pressing into the big toe, mound right foot. Inhale, rock forward into the lunge, chin up. Exhale, back and fold. If you need to, keep the right knee bent a little bit. I want you to keep your body close to the thigh. Inhale, fold. And then we'll just exhale back. And inhale, forward. We're moving to warrior 2. Exhale, back, heel down, unwind. Inhale, gaze over right middle finger. 1, step strong into your left foot. Breathe deep. 2. All right, squeeze in, scrub in with your feet. 3, keeping right knee over the ankle. 4. And 5. Inhale, right leg straightens for triangle pose. Maybe adjust the back foot and exhale, out and over. Right hand to shin or big toe hold. Inhale, gaze up, left thumb. 1. Keep your right side body nice and long. 2. 3. Think about your ribs moving in, tailbone moving down towards your left heel. 4. Right, anchor strong into your left foot. And 5. Reverse warrior exhale, right knee bends, left arm behind your back, reaching right arm up, inhale, keeping right knee over ankle. Chaturanga, exhale, hands down, step, float back, both. Full inhale. Down dog exhale, top of the back toes touch. Halfway inhale. Fold exhale. Knees bend, arms rise. Bakasana, inhale. Stand, exhale, hands to hips. Again, hop feet, hips distance. Inhale, look up, elbows back. Bakasana. Exhale, fold. Step on palms this time, toes to wrists. Halfway inhale. And then we'll fold, exhale. 1. Try to lift pinky toe edges of your feet. 2, remember, brushing the shoulders down your back. 3, the shins, they squeeze in, heels, they scrub away from one another. 4, and 5. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Framing your feet, exhale, lunge right leg back this time. Left knee bends. Inhale, chin up, back leg strong. Exhale, left leg straightens as best you can and fold, chin to shin. Inhale, rock forward, lunge, back leg strong. Exhale, back and fold. Tugging that left hip back, rooting big toe down left. Inhale, forward. And then we'll exhale back. Forward on your inhale. Exhale, right heel down, unwind. Inhale, gaze over left middle finger. 1. Warrior 2. Remember to keep that left knee over your ankle. 2. Ribs, they draw in. 3, kind of stretching, broadening from that right hip point out to the left knee, moving away from one another. 4, sink low and scrub in with your feet, strong Mula Bandha. 5, Trikonasana, inhale, left leg straightens, maybe adjusting that back foot in. Exhale, out and overhand, the shin or big toe hold. Inhale, reach the right arm up and gaze up. 1, full, even breaths here. 2, remember, I want you to keep the ribs in. Your tailbone moves towards your right heel. 3, 4, and 5. Reverse warrior. So we exhale, bend left knee over ankle, right arm behind your back. Reaching left arm up. Inhale, stretch your left side. We'll move into chaturanga. Exhale, hands down, step or float back and lower. Full inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good. Top of your mat, toes touch. Halfway inhale, lengthen. We'll fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale, gaze up. Samasthiti, exhale. I'll take your right hand, right hip. Inhale, left knee up. Catch either one, your shin or big toe hold. If you got that toe hold, you might straighten and possibly fold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Left leg moving into midline. Right rib cage moving forward. 4. Make sure your left leg's doing some of its own work. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, left leg out to the left, gaze right. Again, bend that left knee if you need to. 1. Let's focus on your breath. 2. All right, we're just getting the body warmed up for our practice. 3. We're discovering those Bakasana postures. 4. And 5. Inhale, left leg moves back through center. Exhale, again, you might fold. Head up, inhale, exhale. Hands to hips. Now, we're going to take an inhale. I want you to exhale. Lift your left knee into your chest, point toes, hug the heel close. Inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, hug in. We've been doing this work past 2 weeks as well. Inhale, straight. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend. We're going to exhale, lunge your left leg back. Right knee's going to bend. And we're going to lower the left knee to our mat. Point toes. Let's move with the breath. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms rise up, reach up, gaze up. And exhale, rock back. Take your hands to your heart. Stay with your breath. Inhale, forward and up, gaze up. And just opening up that left hip flexor a little bit. Exhale and rock it back. Right? Those hip flexors need a lot of work for Bakasana. Inhale, hips forward, firm belly. Exhale, rock it back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and hold here, breathing, lifting your chest. For 3, get the tailbone forward towards the right heel. 2, right heel scrubbing back towards left knee. And 1, exhale, twist. Left elbow across right thigh. Inhale, heart to thumbs. Exhale, tuck back toes, left knee lifts. Inhale, maybe deepening your twist if you like. 1, 2. Nice, smooth, even breathing. 3, deeper your twist, the fuller your breath. 4, and 5. Warrior 2, inhale. Hands to hips, exhale. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, look up. Fold, exhale, hands between feet. Inhale, look up, lengthen. And we'll fold, exhale. 1, Never keep on scrubbing in with your feet. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Halfway. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Walk hands top of the mat. Back heel lifts, chin up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Step back and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Top of the mat, toes touch. Halfway, inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale, reach up, gaze up. Hands to hips, exhale. See your left hand, left hip. Inhale, right knee lifts this time. Again, you can catch shin, or maybe you have that big toe hold. You might straighten as you inhale, and possibly folding, exhale. 1, 2, breathe, fold. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, right leg out to the right, gaze left. Remember, bend the right knee again if you need to. 1, be tall, breathe full. 2, steady breathing, steady balance. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, right leg back through center. Again, you might fold. Head up, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, hug right knee in right away. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. Stay focused. Exhale, hug in. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Stay with it. Hug it in high. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Right leg back, exhale. Toes tuck. We're going to lower that right knee. Point toes, right foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, rock it back. 4 times with the breath. Oh, just 3 more now. Inhale, forward and up, gaze up. Keep your belly firm, lift your chest. Exhale, rock back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your belly firm throughout. Inhale, reaching up, holding for 3. Again, tummy firm. Tailbone moving forward towards left heel, 2. Lifting your chest, shoulders down the back. And 1, exhale, twist. Right elbow across left thigh. Inhale, heart to thumbs. Exhale, back toes tuck. Lift right knee. Exhale, you might deepen your twist. 1. Full, even breathing. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Warrior 2, inhale, unwind. Hands to hips, exhale, toes in, heels out. Inhale, arms reach wide. Exhale, interlace fingers behind your back. Inhale, look up, chest up. Then fold, exhale, maybe bring the arms overhead and breathing full. 1. 2. 3. Use your belly muscles, fold more deeply. 4. Scrub in with those feet. And 5. Inhale, halfway. Hands to your mat. Exhale, walk hands top of the mat. Back heel lifts, chin up, inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Lower your knees to your mat. We're about to go through a sequence of postures that's going to introduce us one step at a time into those variations. We'll start with the most basic, of course, Bakasana first. But we're going to have some exercising to do. Before we get there, I do want to address the wrists and the hands, the fingers. I want to say I neglected to talk about them, but at the same time, it's a delicate matter, if you will, because you want to keep things flowing and moving. But hand health, strength in the hands, so important. Always remember, you want to be gripping your mat with your fingertips. You got to use your whole hand. You just don't want that energy shooting right down through the wrist. You got to displace it. You got to move it out through those hands. All right, let's first like so. Loosen up those wrists. All right, so it's actually in Qigong called octopus gong, if you will. All right, so it's like if you move your hands together like so, very fluid-like, okay, very fluid-like. And we're just like a wave, right, from the shoulder through the elbow, through the wrists, and into the fingers, all right? All right, we do both hands, same time, away from one another, or excuse me, away from the body, and then towards one another. All right? Now, what we're going to do is just give that stretch. You know, we're always extending the wrist. We very rarely flex the wrist. So what we're going to do is set the hands down. I have very tight wrists. So some of you might be able to like fully extend the elbows. I just cannot. I can't keep the back of the hands pressing into my mat and fully extend those elbows. But I do want to work my shoulders down my back. As I gently press into the back of the hands, I might even start to sit back. Again, for some of you, you might start to sit back to help stretch the back of the hand and through the forearms, right, all the way up to the elbow. Really work on getting your thumb side down onto your mat as best you can, kind of spreading those fingers out. All right, again, breathing full, deep breaths. For 3, for me, this is incredibly intense. 2, and again, I know a lot of you out there are just like, huh, what's going on? I'm a little jealous. 1. Sitting back and try not to be jealous, but you know, I practice non-jealousy, right? I practice it. But every once in a while, I look at people's wrists and I'm like, how? How is that possible? I'm telling you, very dense wrists. Okay, so as a matter of fact, little story, right? I practice martial arts. They're in the Chinese martial arts. There's something called Qina, which is like joint manipulation. And, oh God, the guy I used to practice with all the time, he had very loose joints, and I had very stiff joints, and he would best me often because, so I'd like to say because of that, but he was just a better martial artist than I was, quite honestly. We're going to extend our left arm out, thumb down, and we'll place the right arm on top, interlacing the fingers. Then we're just going to draw the hands through the arms and begin to move the hands away from the body, kind of gently stretching, kind of twisting at the wrists, if that makes sense. Just kind of working in some of those other muscles. Shoulders down the back, the hands keep moving away, keeping the grip kind of light, okay? Good, we'll just take one more breath, and we're going to take an inhale and an exhale. Let's inhale and stretch those arms out. All right, keeping that right arm where it is. The left arm now goes over top. Interlace those fingers. Pull the arms up and through themselves. We'll stretch the other wrist this time. Should be the left wrist this time. Shoulders down, hands moving away from the body. And breathing just 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll inhale, extend those arms out, back and through, release. Exhale, fingertips down. We need to address those strength of those fingers. So we're just in a tabletop position here. I want you to kind of rock left and right. And as you do, rock left and right, start to pick up the hands. And as you do, I want you to feel like you're scrubbing the fingers towards one another like so. And I'm going from right to left, to right, to left, to right, to left, to right, to left. What we're doing is tricking because I want you to focus on that gripping of the hands, right? An effort to kind of snap the fingers towards one another. Very important for not just wrist health, but the strength of your hands and your fingers. But also as we pick one side up, of course, we're leaning more weight into the other hand. So we're kind of, well, I'm telling you, so I'm not tricking you anymore, but we're maybe tricking the body into tricking the one hand in taking more weight than it might be comfortable with by being distracted with the snap of the other hand. I don't know, maybe now that I've told you that, it's all ruined. But in any case, exhale, palms flat, and move your way back into down dog. Now, last week we worked on these plank poses, and I'm going to do it again because I want you to make sure you keep working on that strength. We're going to need a lot of this stuff in Bakasana A, Ekapada Bakasana A position. So we're going to take an inhale, and then as I exhale, I'm going to move my right knee to my right wrist, moving into a high plank position. And then I'm going to inhale and hug that right knee up to the armpit. Exhale it back. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, hug it up. Rounded spine here, notice. Exhale, back, down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, hug it up. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, hug it up. Down dog, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, hug it up. Exhale, back. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, hug it up. Exhale, back. All right. Take an inhale. As soon as you exhale, float those feet to the outsides of your hands. We'll come into a low squat position. Right, we're skipping those seated postures today so we can get to some of those other postures. All right, so as I mentioned the weeks prior, this is a very difficult pose for me because like my wrists, my ankles are also very tight. So do your best, find your balance. I'm working on finding deeper flexion both in the knee and the hip. All good for Bakasana. All right, shoulders back, chest forward. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to step down into those feet a little bit. Inhale. And exhale. All right, now. So for some of you, I may have mentioned last week that, having your feet up on blocks as you work into Bakasana can be very helpful. We're going to attempt to, of course, do it without those blocks. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm always torn a little bit by using the blocks. I'm a big advocate for using props whenever needed. Typically, the blocks are going to show that the hip flexion, or possibly your hip flexion, might not quite be there. So even if you are rocking forward, those feet are up on blocks, and you're rocking forward, there's a very good chance that you start to slide down the arms, right? Which means you got to work more on the hip flexors, some of the quadriceps as well, and obviously deepening the range of the motion of the hips. Of course, that's not always the problem, right? Sometimes the problem is just settling, finding that center, right? Being up on a block helps you pour more weight forward more immediately into the hands, and it can be a little bit easier to find your balance. All right, as I've mentioned in the past, we might just be hands down, inhale, rock forward, see if you can lift, exhale, back. All right, inhale, rock forward, lift, and exhale, back. Right, this is always an option. I want you to kind of explore that movement, inhaling forward, exhaling back. All right, and if you're confident, of course, right, I don't want you to take the butt up approach. Again, I've talked about this the past few weeks. Right? I don't want you to take this butt up approach. What I'd like you to do is start low, more difficult, very compact, and on an inhalation, we're trying to keep that compactedness of the body. We lift right on up. 1, breathing full, deep breaths. 2, toes point, heels high if you can. 3, maybe just rocking forward and back. 4, think about that cat shape of the spine. 5, if you can, try to run that. Inhale. And into down dog, exhale. All right, come down to your knees for a moment. So we're going to work on that jump in again, as we discussed last week. Right, as we jump in, I want you, if you're uncomfortable, I want you to just work on your landing, right? The feet are landing behind your hands. Also, a little scared again, I'm always a little torn about this, a little bit like using that block. You might have a blanket there just, so you don't smash your face into the floor. But don't have that in mind, right? Don't keep that in your mind. Instead, be confident, be courageous, right? Courage is so important these days. And work with what you got. The work we did on our hands, right? So important. As we move our momentum forward, we need to use, there's got to be a braking system, right? And that happens in the hands. It's as if you could imagine it, your hands just kind of clawing down into your mat in an effort to stop the momentum of your body's weight moving forward into the posture. But again, if you need it, you can use the blanket. Okay. So as I mentioned, the first step to all this is, finding a down dog. It might be a little bit shallower than usual, right? We're taking an exhale, bending the knees, and as we inhale, knees to upper arms, feet intentionally landing behind the hands. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, hop it forward. Boom. Remember, right? So I'm here. I'm in this position. I'm like at the ready for Bakasana. All right, that's where I want to get to. That's what I want to get to. Ideally, of course, we're jumping right in. Remember, there's going to be two approaches. At first, you might find that the big arc, right? Your body's traveling upwards and then downwards onto the arms can be very beneficial for some. But we want a straight line, right? The knees moving in a straight line, right to the armpits. That first one I talked about, the big arc, again, is the introduction to this posture for a lot of us, and we start to find our balance. Let's see if I've got it in me. All right, so I'm taking an exhale, and I'm intentionally almost going into a handstand, a kind of hugged-in handstand, and then lowering my knees in. So I take an exhale, inhale, and I drop it like so. You see that? It's like whoo, whoo, whoo. All right? Now, again, ideally, it's a straight line. Again, let's see if I got it. Exhale, bend knees. I inhale into the pose. Like so. Boom. Just hang in there. All right, so give it a shot a couple times. Go ahead. On your own. So whether you're just landing the feet behind the hands, all right, you're just trying to orient your body as you work on moving into the pose. You can't just, for some of us, we might expect to just try, jump into it, sure. And I played football, suffered a couple concussions, and like that, whatever. I'll be fine, But on the other hand, right, some of us are not built like that. And it's okay. You take your time. You get comfortable. You find comfort in becoming familiar with the action to jump into it. So you intentionally let those feet land. All right, and then as you grow from there, think about that arc. Wow. Up and down. Again, your feet might still continue to land. That's fine. Right? And then eventually you might start to find the landing. We cannot, I cannot stress enough. I know it's like I'm not that flexible. And I see a lot of practitioners, they're doing all their crazy poses and stuff like that. I have the advantage of, being a relatively strong practitioner. I can rely on my strength. While others, on the other hand, it might take a very long time, and be patient with yourself if so. Moving on now. Hopefully you've gone through a couple rounds. Let's take down dog. All right, where are we going from here? Yes, Bakasana A. Let's take warrior one. Right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, arms rise up, gaze up, right? Ribs in, belly strong, left leg straight and strong. 1, 2, 3 to gaze to the thumbs, keep your forehead relaxed. 4, relax your jaw. And 5, now standing split, exhale, fold over the right leg. Let's inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Exhale, and you might fold in, you might walk those hands back and catch the ankle. 1, I want you to work on lifting that left inner thigh up towards the ceiling. 2, 3, right, lifting, reaching. 4, and 5. Now, Eka Pada Bakasana A. Eka, of course, one Pada, one leg or one foot, and Bakasana crane pose. And this is the A position. All right, so I might lower that left leg down. I'm going to lower the left leg down. So we're doing two different approaches here. Those Ashtanga practitioners, of course, we work from tripod headstand, but this could be very helpful exercises. So the back foot is down, toes are tucked. I'm leaning to my hands. I'm trying to get that wing, that right knee to my right upper arm like so. All right, and then I'm just going to lift that right leg up. I'm going to hug that right leg in nice and tight. This posture should look familiar, right? Remember those plank positions? Inhale, lift. Same posture here. We're just holding for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Now what I want you to do is lift the left leg straight up. Again, very challenging posture. Right shoulder moves down your back. Gina, if you're watching, keep that right shoulder back. We keep tipping forward. We're in a tripod position with the hands and the right foot. Eventually, you get enough weight forward, the right foot might start to lift. 3, 2, Bakasana is so difficult. It's such a great pose, though. It's a very difficult pose, but it is difficult. Wait, it's a great pose, yes, but it is difficult. Okay, left side, down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Right heel down, inhale, rise up, gaze up. 1. Firm belly, ribs in. 2. 3, back leg strong. 4. And 5, standing split exhale, we fold over the left leg, inhale, that right leg lifts, back it up, standing split exhale, walk the hands back, again, you might catch that ankle. 1, right inner thigh, lifting up towards the ceiling. 2, again, there's a lot of that energy in the back body, glute, hamstring. 3, that's what's going to keep that right leg elevated. 4, and 5. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lunge right leg back. We're going to hug the left knee to the left arm, palms flat. Back leg strong. Then we're just going to lift that left foot up, hug the heel up nice and high, point the toes for 3. Don't let that leg slide down the arm. 2, keep it hugging upwards. And 1, exhale, lower the left leg down, the foot down. Inhale, right leg up, all right? Left shoulder down the back. We're in that tripod position. Left foot and hands. We rock forward. Inhale. Maybe that left foot lifts. 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga. Exhale. I don't think I can count and do that. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. All right, extended side angle. Let's move the warrior 2. Right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, unwind. And then exhale, extended side angle, form the thigh or hand outside the foot. Reaching left arm over the ear, keys left thumb. 1, 2, 3, step strong left foot. 4, and 5. Exhale, left hand down, left knee lowers as well. That back toes, they untuck. Inhale, rock back. And straighten right leg, toes to the right foot point up, fold, exhale. 1, 2. Keep that second toe, right foot pointing straight up, like a half split toes. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, rock forward. Bring both hands inside that right foot, back toes tucked for lizard pose. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, you might lower your forearms to your mat. 1, 2, right? Okay. Work deep flexion for this right hip. If you're practicing my sequence, I want to say now, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but summer 2020, the best year ever. I'm doing this posture during our summer semester, if you will. Inhale, come up onto your hands. Right, we take the right arm underneath the right leg, hand outside the foot. This is the first position for Bakasana B position. All right, now the second step, if you like, we move the left knee to the left upper arm. That's where that Bakasana wing comes into play here. Notice my spine position. I want a lot of cat pose, and this is a great posture to work on if you're just getting familiar with this arm balance. If you can, you sit back into that left heel a little bit, try to straighten out your right leg. And if that right heel lifts, then maybe you push down, lift left foot. Bakasana B. 2, breathing. 3, 4, 5. Bakasana, exhale. Take an inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior 2, left foot forward this time. Right heel down, inhale, unwind. Gaze over left middle finger. 1. Knee over, extended side angle right away. Forearm to thigh or hand outside the foot. Reaching right arm over the ear, gaze right thumb. 1, 2, rotating, opening the chest. 3. Working left side body close to that left leg, very similar to Bakasana. 4. And 5. Exhale, hands down, frame out that front foot back, heel lifts, and the right knee lowers. Point the toes, inhale, rock back, half split. Keeping right hip over right knee, point toes, left foot up, fold, exhale. 1. 2. 3. Right, press down into that left heel a little bit. 4. And 5. Inhale, rock forward. Good, and then we take our lizard pose, back toes tuck, right knee lifts. Exhale, both hands inside that left foot. And exhale, you might lower the forearms down to your mat. Maybe on books. 1. 2. Keep that left leg hugging in. 3. Right inner thigh lifting up. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up to our hands. Bakasana B, second side. Exhale, left arm underneath left leg, hand outside the foot. Again, you can stay here. You might have to work here. Second position, right knee to right upper arm, toes tucked. Remember, this is where that wing shape comes into play on that right side. Get that right shoulder down your back. Again, look at my spine. I'm reaching up, I'm coring up. I want that cat shape. Keep it as you might sit back. Left leg might straighten, inhale. Then press forward, right foot might lift. 1. Breathing. 2, wherever you might be. 3. 4. And 5. Bakasana, exhale. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. To down dog, exhale. All right, jump forward, toes touch, and sit down upon your heels. Right? Some of you might know this posture, Bakasana noose pose. So you're going to take a mild version of it here. All right, so we're going to twist right first. I want those legs together. I'm going to try to set that left arm across the right thigh. Open up the chest like so, and twist. Exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale through center, twist left, exhale. Right arm across left thigh, this time gaze left. 1, tall spine, open your chest. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale through center. Now, the one thing we need to know about Bakasana, we're just going to do a short closing right after this pose, is that what makes this posture so difficult is moving into straight arms, okay? And let's not confuse things with Kundanyasana, Dvipada Kundanyasana, right? Because Dvipada Kundanyasana very intentionally has bent elbows, like so. Right, but we're not doing Dvipada Kundanyasana. We're doing Parsva side Bakasana, of course, crane pose, not crow pose, crane pose. Some of you might be like, what? Crane pose. All right, so now I want to hug in that twist as tight as I can, with as little bit of space between my body and my right leg as possible. Now, I got my arms straight here, but of course, as I tip forward, my elbows are going to bend a bit. That's okay, because that's just the work that needs to be done. For some of us, right, you might even prop yourself a little bit with a block underneath the right hip. It's cheating for sure, but just a good way to get your balance, feel that balance over your hands. All right, so here I want to get my knees together. I'm just rocking into my hands like so as I inhale, exhaling back. Inhale, so it's just like that Bakasana position, I'm exhaling back. Inhale, rock into the hands. Exhale back. All right, let's work on maybe achieving the pose. Maybe some of us are just working on that rocking position, trying to pour weight into the hands. Others, we might inhale and try to find that lift. For 3, 2, toes point, and 1. Exhale, lower, nice and easy. We take the other side. So we twist left. Won't have too much real estate on that side, so get that right arm across the left thigh. Right, from here, tall spine, Remember, we're always going to be working towards straight arms. That's what makes this darn posture so difficult and separates it from Dvipada Kundalini. I'm inhaling, I'm rocking into my hands. Exhale back. Inhale into my hands. Exhale back. Inhale into my hands. And exhale back. Let's launch. Inhale, lift. For 3, 2, and 1. Back through center. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Full inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Good. Let's jump through lie down. All right. Just evening out a little bit. Like some bridge pose, maybe Urdhva Dhanurasana, feet hips distance, knees are bent, firm belly exhale, little crunch. Keep those belly muscles firm as you inhale, hips rise for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower, nice and easy. All right, last one, prepare, exhale. And inhale, let's lift on up. 1, 2, 3, steady breath. 4, and 5. And exhale, lower, nice and easy. Bring knees into your chest, rock up to sit. Straight legs and gently fold, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Head up, inhale. We'll lie back, exhale, taking a few minutes in Shavasana. Arms, palms face up. There's shoulder blades underneath of you. Roll your shoulders back and deep in out through your nose. Out through your mouth, exhale. Relax. As a full inhale, stretch your arms overhead. And exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Rock to one side and gently lift yourself up to seated. Oh, I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope this series on Bakasana was informative and fun as well. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to comment or contact us, okay? Namaste. All right.